Hello and welcome to Factorio with me, Skuzz, and we are going to get our blue circuit system turned on, and there's a couple of corrections I need to fiddle with my logistics a little bit. So let us get started here. So sulfur, you are going to bounce, oops, yard, I'm going to fix that. And you're going to come down here to pick up. Okay, this is a larger station. We might increase the size of our existing one. So drop off, I want you to empty, full, and that doesn't need anything for this particular one. And same route. You know what? I wonder if we should increase the size of this thing. Let's just take out these. Okay, and I'll take that one out, and let's double this. Okay, and increase the number of cars. And then put a stop there. Okay, engine to 4. And engine to 4. Engine to 4. Okay, yeah, okay, let's add in the last one. There. So I can hold 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm going to leave it at 3. I don't think we're ever going to need that many trains. The amount of fluid needed on here is not that much. Okay, we'll just give you some fuel. So the way this one's going to be set up, it can wait for full cargo and drop off full cargo, because it's going to be quite slow. So let's turn both of you on. Okay, red chips. Red chip pickup. Now there's already a train here, so we'll tag that one as well. I'm not going to need more than 2 trains. We're going to come into a yard and then to there. Okay, empty. There's a reason I do it this way. Pickup can wait till it's full and then move on. It's just to keep the trains moving. Otherwise, what can happen is it sits here till I'll sort out circuit conditions in a moment. What I have seen in the past, and it's probably because of a balancing issue, particularly if I've done it this way, where this will empty out first and not anything else down here, and then the train sits because this car is empty, but these guys are still offloading, and then these run out. And I know if it's balanced properly, then it probably wouldn't be that, but the timing just helps get new trains in all the time. Okay, so I'm going to copy your recipe and put you there and turn you on. And you can go straight to pickup. Okay, so I just want to check the settings of this because the circuits hold double the capacity that I'm used to, so this will turn off at a higher amount. Limit 2 trains. I'm only going to probably ever have 2 trains there. This is a higher count. Okay, let's take that higher and just put you there. Okay, green. Okay, let's just program this side. And you are going to go across to green. Now there is some work I need to do here. So pick up full and drop off empty. And circuit condition will fill out just now. Who did I do that to here? So copy over. So I want to add in a 3rd train. Cool, and we might as well give it some fuel. You will take 1 and 1. Copy the recipe over. And then I also want to copy this thing. Restriction, right. U3 can be turned on. Okay, and then of course we're going to need an exit train, which we've got up there already, and he's not going anywhere at the moment. Okay, so I want to start over here, and this is going to be changed. So green circuits. There, and this one's going to be red. The reason I do it this way, or have started at least doing it this way, it just splits the trains up. If it's coming in where it's all the same thing, then it doesn't matter, but I don't want a red train getting stuck behind, or it's most likely the other way around, a green train getting stuck behind a red one, and the red is full, and so green now gets stuck. So each resource gets basically going to get its own stop. You two should be exactly the same. And they're all going to be down here. Okay. So red circuits, you will be making a stop at the red yard. Oh, and there's a traffic jam I need to sort out. Green, you're going to stop at the green yard. And you must be before the drop-off. What are you, red? Okay, you need to stop at red yard before drop-off. All of these basically have to move. So you're going to green. Sulfur can stay on that line. Sulfur can stay on that line. Green, you need to move to the green yard. Okay, I'm happy with that. These are the wrong things here. Right, okay, does the full train fit in there? Engine 2, 4, 6, 8, yes. Okay, intakes are there sorted. Now I want to make a small adjustment here because when I was doing a test, this place wasn't coping. Let's start up here. Because our whole factory, everything's going to come alive to produce these blue circuits. Yeah, so the first thing I want to look at is just how many trains. We've got 4 trains coming in. Okay, and I want to double check there were no issues on, yeah, you see this, I don't know what that was from. Some earlier limit I had, or just want to get rid of that. So I'm holding in shift and right click there just to copy that in everywhere. Okay, 4 trains, we'll monitor how well that goes. But I know this is not coping. Okay, oh, you also got this issue, yes. Let's clear that issue up. Same thing here. This is something I'm going to have to check in all my blueprints. Okay, I don't need to worry about this at the back here. Oh, no, wait. That was something else. Stops the train coming in. Yeah, this is just a different form of security, but now I deleted them on the other side, I think. Hopefully not. In the long term, those little things I did or do, they are still there, don't affect the game later on. It's just in the beginning while the stuff saturates that it locks that station, so one station doesn't always get the resources. That when it's overfull, it starts filling up the next one. Okay, copper is going, green is going nicely. Steel seems to be fine at the moment. Okay, then we come down to greens where they're actually going out. And now here I want to make a bit of a change. So I played around and I've got, I thought I had, loading, unloading. No, maybe I have to build it again. Smelting, loading, I thought I had it there. Okay, well, it looks like I'll be recreating it. Oh well, see if I can remember how this works. Yeah, so this is the plan, or the idea. Is we've got red circuits collecting, blue circuits collecting, and later on some other stuff collecting. And I don't want a case of a train coming here, stopping at a station, and then basically waiting to be filled up because it's too empty. I have had it in the test. So the thing we're going to make is a little switch to turn the station off. Basically, when the station runs too low, it will turn off and force the trains to go to another one. So, the first thing we need to do is wire up the boxes. So we're going to go from there. Wire them up like that, and I'm going to do the other side at the same time. Okay, and then I'm going to copy across like that. And then we're going to copy that all the way down. That just hooks up all our wires. Okay, and the other side, post to post. Okay, and we'll take it down this way. Right. So now this should be tallying up everything. And now I'm going to break it down like this. We're going to take it to its average. So connect. So take everything, divide it by the number of boxes we have, and spit out the answer. So there, we have an average of 8.6k, which is good. And that will slowly diminish. So now we're going to build a little switch. Okay. So we're going to hook up this to both of those. And then we hook that to there. And then we hook, this is the funny part, is we take a wire from the in to the out and then hook it up to there. Okay, so the first thing we want to set is find I. And basically, if I is less than, I'm going to say 4,000. So basically, if it's less than one train, because a train can pull 4,000 per cart, but that is fine, we're doing average. Output red as a 1. Then we want, so basically when the average box count drops below 4, the station must turn off. Then we're going to set another combinator looking at I, and we want this turning back on at 8. 8k, green, on. So what we want to happen is when it drops below 4, deactivate, so that it will close this, but it's only going to turn back on once it exceeds 8, basically to let it refill. Okay, and then this guy, I need to remember how we do this one. So if that's green is greater than that, output that. Okay, I think that is the way it goes. So at the moment, we in between, so there's no signal being produced. We're at 7.5. So now I'm just gonna copy you. And we're gonna put you across my other ones. And that's in the way. We'll just put you back. I really don't actually need roboports, so many roboports down here. Okay, are any of these activating? So here we go. So yeah, we're at, it's now dropped. It's at 7.7, but it was, so we have a signal of +1. What's this one? +1 and 7.9. So I'll have to wait and show you guys when this deactivates. What I can try and do is this. What we're going to do is just block that off. So I'm going to force all the trains to grab from this first one, and I'll show you what it's going to do. So let me hover over that there, and we're going to watch the number. So as the output, as soon as that output drops below 4, then the station will turn off. And then what I'll do is I'll move the trains on, and then we can see it coming back. Might take a little while, because we've got 6 trains. Oh, enable train 1. No, we need at least 3. Actually, we probably train limits. Let's remove the train limits. Let's call all trains. All the green trains can come sit here. No worries. Okay, let's see what's happening. Numbers are slowly dropping. It might help if I set this. No, this is not right. No. Okay, I've got all that programmed correctly, but I've got to get this one right. I need to trigger it. I'm gonna have to put in one of you. output a green 1. Okay, so enable greater than or equal to 1. Then I'm going to take that out. Cool. So now that's forced. Let's just put you across. Okay, so we're watching our number here. Whoop. As soon as it drops below the 4 mark, that's the station should close. So we got our switches. Oh, I'm gonna take one more train to do that. Come on. Oh, there we go. Our numbers have dropped too low. And so if we look here, we now no longer have any signal. We're outputting a red. Well, input is red, so this station is now closed. Okay, I'll get those open in a moment. So now if we look at this, we can actually come back to that. So that station's going to stay closed. And we'll move you on to there. And what I'm going to do is just break that for now. Well, actually, I don't need to break it. I can stay there. What I do need to do is get rid of a couple of things there. Okay, so here we go. So this is now going to rebuild. So if we watch at least till it exceeds the 4, this should stay red. It's got to grab a lot of materials. While we're waiting, let's just have a quick check. Oh, there we go. We're running low. I need to get more steel. Iron plates. 3.9. Come on. How are other stations doing? They're doing okay. So there we go, it's going on to 4, and it's still stays red. You'll see the input on this is no longer red, it's nothing. And that's how it will stay. So we'll see if we can check it out just now. But the idea is this will only open again. There we go, 4.1, still closed. So when it hits 8,000, this will reopen and the trains can keep going. So I want to remove all of these. And that one. There we go, and it will still go. So basically the trains will have to stop there. They won't come, because what was happening is a train would come all the way and stop at the signal and then block that route. Okay, let's leave that be. That's working now as intended. Let's make the next trip to here. And we need to increase the number of trains coming in this. Okay, 8 car, steel. Okay, and we're going to copy the settings there. Paste. Well, okay, we only need to paste once. Let's give you some fuel. Make sure you are tagged correct. Correct. Okay. Well, I'm going to, while I'm here, double that. So I'm going to put in another one. Okay, and get the recipe copied over. You may move. You need some cars first. Let's get some fuel into you. Iron plates drop off. Come on. And one more. Beautiful. And off you go. Okay, so that's 5 trains running, and we can have a maximum of 6 trains on here. So let us just add in the last one. Seems like it is needed. Okay, recipe in. Give the rear end its fuel, which I haven't got yet. Okay, that's in. That's good enough. And get moving. Right, so this is now at capacity. I can't fit any more trains in. And because I've actually got that closing, I'm going to remove this. Doesn't need to be limited anymore. But we can only accommodate 6 trains. Okay, that should hopefully sort that issue out, as long as we can keep up with it. And let's see how this is doing here. Right now, looking at the number, we're at 5k, so that's going to take some time to fill. Okay, is copper still handling? Good. How are we doing here? Greens, reds, everything come to a halt. Why? Why? What's happening? Why are we not producing no fluid? Oh, you're still trying to empty. Oh, there's an imbalance. Okay, let's correct that with that. I didn't think of that when I put it in. That shouldn't affect anything though, because it's still pumping there. So there's still plenty of fluid. Oh, there. Now it's moving. That's so weird. Have I done something wrong here? No, pumps. Might help if it can actually reach. That's what happened. So this emptied, had no connection. Then the distance between there and there, it didn't connect. Well, that's been fixed. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is this thing I do at the back here. So the reason I do this is just so the trains just don't cycle all the time. If it's full or can't drop off, if it's full, can't drop off, or doesn't drop off enough, it will then go pick up, can't pick up anything, come back, can't drop off anything, and the trains can just go on forever. So one of the ways is to, on the train itself, we can remove these conditions. So it will just sit there until it's empty. But I'd rather a train that's partially empty just go away and bring in a full one instead. So the way I'm going to do this, okay, we are okay. So I'm already bringing that signal down. Let's go from there to, I need to get to this guy. Okay, I should be receiving signals. This had to change. We did it to 32. That is 32. 32. 72,000. Okay, and now we're going to bring this all the way across. And this comes across to these guys here. I need to check it should still be transmitting. If we are less than, which we are not, we are more. So red circuit should be closed, which it is. Green is closed. Yellow is open at 70. So we should be transmitting a 1. There we go, there's the signals. 1. What is going on? You are... That's weird. There's no break in the line. How has that got a green one, a red one? Why has it got on red? It's supposed to be on a green circuit. Oh, red is this thing. Closed, closed. So they're all closed, so they're not transmitting anything. But you'll see, okay. Except they're closed now. So what can happen in it? The station is closed, but look. So it's not there, and now it's going to keep going around and around and around. So what we do is we tell the station to please, can you stop what you're doing? See, they're just going to keep going around and around and around. So we're going to hook you up each to here. Okay, and the way this is set, we're sending the information to the train. So let's grab our red train, and now when you reach there, read. Is our station asking for resources? Red. So the other one, we're going to do the same thing. Check condition, red chips. Let's see, station condition, green chips. So here we go, here's our example. So red chips is closed. That station is closed. There's too many resources in there. Now instead of these trains going forever in this loop and clogging up our network, it's just going to halt there. So I've done the two reds. Yeah, let's continue with the greens. Circuit green one, as long as one of the stations is open. You've got a condition, and here we go, last one. Right, so now all three trains should come, park off, and wait, thereby eliminating traffic on the network. So as soon as they receive a signal there's a signal for green circuits, one. And he will go there as well and park, which is fine. The chance that train might fill it up, but that's okay. So there we have it. Green circuits is, blue circuits is complete. Oh, that's imbalance. Let's change that. I'd rather have this split whoa. That's the consequence of working in map mode. Okay, that's better. Evenly distributes across there. How full are these? Those are full. Those are full. But those aren't. Okay, that's fine. As soon as that fills up, everything comes to a halt. So how are we doing on power now? It's fairly low. It's not actually that bad. This station is running. How are we doing down here? We haven't opened up here yet. So it's 7,000. And the others are still running open. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's happening? Steel. Uh-oh, we have a gridlock. Emergency trains. What's going on? This is what I'm worried about the most, is our trains getting stuck. Hey? Here we go. What are you waiting for? These buggers. I thought this would work well, but it clearly isn't. I should just have them all named exactly the same, or have one build train for mining, one build train for smelters. The whole idea about doing this was that it would deal with any mining, then it will move on to dealing with that one and that one. But the problem now is if another train's got there first and deals with it, it suddenly loses its ability to, like there, that just went red. So if it finished there and now it can't go anywhere, I don't know why it just doesn't then skip straight to go back that way. Oh, that's a weird error. Let's see over time. Yes, the beacons eat our power. Okay, how are those facilities going? Our solar complex is actually nearly done. How much? What's left in it? Oh. I had a ghost print there. 1.4k in accumulators only. Okay, that's not too bad. And our nuclear option, how are we doing down here? Everything looks good. All right. Our base is coming along. So now blue circuits is exiting up here. I really think it should probably go out this way. This line is so congested already. To add more stuff onto here, I'm not sure, because further down the line we're going to have plates, both types of plates, and steel, green, red and blue, all traveling on one line. Just sounds like a logistical nightmare. But definitely we need to start clearing a lot of stuff out there, and we've been doing a good job down here, slowly opening up there. We did find that next choke point, which I'll utilize down there, which should hopefully be sorted out in the next episode. And all of these are now, this line basically is to feed our main base only, and this line is resources for our mega factory, for basically these two massive plants here and this guy here. Now I do have an independent copper line coming in there, which we'll probably pull down when we need the next copper patches. How is our main base going? We're battling with space science again, and I have no idea why. Okay, we need to go and inspect what's going on there. And all the way across to there. So overall, this base is seemingly doing okay. Everything's flowing nicely. Solar says you full. Oh, it's because the train's going there already. 1.4. Okay, we are dropping off. We're also not picking up enough solar parts. No, that production is pretty full. Okay, let's make a stop up here too after we check there, because probably I'm just not storing enough in here. Where are we on that section yet? You are going to detour, and you are going to have to come like that. Slowpoke. So I am a bit ahead in episodes, just because I'm going to have been away. So some of these are now pre-recorded. So there are 2 polls running. I'm going to have a look at them soon. Hopefully we've had a good response. One is to get rid of biters, to basically wipe them off the map completely, using the console commands. And the other is to upgrade our suit to Mark level 3 and upgrade our spiders to spider level 2. Okay, so you're only demanding 100. Let's take you up to 5, because we need to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patches, and we got 2 trains. Okay, so 500, and we're going to do the same thing here. 500. No, why are you red? You shouldn't be. There's more than enough. Well, this logistics bot count has slowly been going down, which is good. It was way over. Okay, that looks all fine. Let's go have a look. What's going on with our rocket? Nothing. Oh, he's needing accumulators. And not getting any. That's the problem. Not getting enough accumulators. Okay, well that's, at least we know that is temporary. What I can do is give it our 50/50 treatment. No, it's just going to go straight to speed. Okay. It's okay doing the modules like this very temporary boost in production of that. But ideally, the starter base was never designed to run with modules. It's designed to be module free. It's just me trying to push it a lot harder than it's designed to go. Okay, so we're going to finish up our episode here with our blue circuits completed and power production in full swing. So definitely, or I'm hoping before I do the next episode, we'll see as if I've had enough responses on the polls, and we'll have a decision on the barter story at least, because we are finished with all our circuits and all our primary resources. And so the next episodes are all going to be dealing with our science packs and how to build out our first one, which would be red science. And yeah, we need to get all of these things out and moving. And I have no idea the space. We'll probably build it in sandbox. And we'll need to clear out stuff here. So this all takes a lot of time. I don't mind clearing it out slowly. That's where I think Spidey level 2 will make a huge difference. Just to carry more things in the grid, can at least run faster, carry some better shields, and things like that. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you in our next one. Cheerio.